Alright peeps, most of you probably sleeping, so don't know. Whenever you see it, you see it. This was done late in the night, you know, it already take into consideration everyone thing. So most people will be asleep now. So these are the times when I normally do my work. If you're on, you're on. You can see it from now. If not, it doesn't matter. You will learn same way if you're interested, alright? So we'll be looking at bearings today. Well, this is the introduction to bearings, right? So we could get right into it. Like for example, what is a bearing, how we write a bearing, and so forth. The English part of it is very difficult, but the maths part is very easy. Had a rough day today again, but you know, we still have to put in the effort. Exam is just 13 days away, so we have to maths it up. Alright, so what is a bearing? A bearing is just the angle between a point and the north line. That's all it is. This is English, so it's gonna be hard, but when we look at it, it will be very easy. Alright. Let me just draw one line. Alright. So it's just the angle, right? See, we have A right here, so. And for example, we have B. I want to find the bearing from A to B. What it is, I should have said a clockwise. Let me just put it up here. So I should have said a clockwise direction. So the angle must be bending in a clockwise direction. So see the point there? So this is point A, that is point B. So the bearing would be right here. So the angle formed between the north line and the point in a clockwise direction. I should have mentioned that. So it must be a clockwise direction. Alright? And we know how clock steering. Clock go this way, right? Yeah, so the clock goes like this. So it's a clockwise direction. So it's the, and so this will be our north line. So it's the angle between the north line and the point in a clockwise direction. So this, we can estimate this to be about 30 degrees. How would this read? That is the next important thing. This is the bearing of B from A. So for example, right here would be the bearing of A from, no, of B. Sorry, of B from A. So basically, as I was discussing with my students, the from tells us where exactly the angle is gonna be. From A mean the bearing right here. Alright guys, so these are some very basic things, but nevertheless very important. Now I did something, I put 30 degrees right here. However, a bearing must be 3 digits. And now I was going to correct it, so you have to put a 0 in front of this. So 30 degrees is the same thing as 0, 3, 0. What about 1? 0, 0, 1. Very important. Alright guys? And as you know, if we have 150, it's the same thing as 150. it must be 3-digit number. So these are something that we must know about bearing. It must goes in a clockwise direction. And so me draw the clock here. 1, 2, yeah, that's the direction. Alright, so I'm going to rub off this now, and then we're gonna look at some very basic things. Nevertheless, you will get it. Alright guys? You will get it. Let's start off very simple, alright? No need to complicate it. We're just introducing ourselves to it. Now let us look at the direction. For those of you who do not do geography, not everyone knows this, simple as I see. So this will be north, south, west, and east, right? So let us discuss this. So from right here, between right here and right here will be 90 degrees. So if I get a bearing, say 70 degrees, we can estimate it to be about here. So. Alright? Very important. If it's between 90 and 180, we know the bearing is going to fall somewhere down here. So, say for example, it's 155, so about there, so, and we're going to measure from there. Alright? So you guys just remember, so right here is 180 degrees, here is 270, and if I come all the way around, it's 360. Alright, so if I make a revolution, it's 360. This is very important to know, so when you're asked to draw it, you can have an estimate or a good thing. You say, okay, this is that. Alright. So let us get into bearing. Let's say we are given 2 points. Point A, point B. And they gave us the bearing So remember guys, we must have our north line. The north line is the starting point and it must goes in a clockwise direction. So here we have our north line, and for this one also we will have our north line. Even though this is the point. So all of them, once you're getting a direction, it's from the north point. Alright, so both of them, that's cool. Alright, let us explain this very easy now. Let us say we were given this to be 40. What this is saying, the bearing from B, the bearing of B from A is 40 degrees. Let me just put that in words so people can see it. The bearing of B from A. Remember, from tells us where the angle is, right? So it's right here. And remember, it must be written in a clockwise direction. It must be measured in a clockwise. So all of this is from right here. Okay. What I'm going to show you guys how to do now. How do we calculate the bearing of A from B? Two simple ways we can use, and I'm going to show you both ways and we talk about it. It's alive, right? Alright, so the first thing that we do now, the bearing of B, let us find it. So let me just write it. Find the bearing of A from B. Remember, the from tells us where the angle must fall, right? So we know say a B. However, this one can be a little bit tricky because we want to find the bearing, and remember, it must come from the north line, come right round to the line, right? So it's the angle between the north line and the point. So let's go now. But before we do that, can we extend this line right here? Very good. Alright, let us look at it two ways. This, first I'm going to show you the alternate angle. The Z angles are equal. So if we look closely, right here, this angle right here, let's put it red like when we start red. This angle right here is equal to this angle right here. There are said to be alternate angles. So right here is 40 degrees. Now let us look closely again, guys. If we are starting from here and we come all the way to here, because see, we have an extension. So from here to here, how much would this be? Look at it closely. Does that look like a semicircle? Alright. So as angles on a straight line basically. So this is 180 degrees. So the bearing would be all the way to here. So from right here to right here is 180. And this is 40. So what we can do is to add 180 plus 40. And that gives us 220. And that would be our answer. Remember, I said we're going to show you both ways in which we can find the bearing. Not just one way, I'm going to show you both ways. Alright guys, so let's take down this. This is alive, we're not rush it. You know, the objective is for you to learn, not to rush it or anything. You know Mr. Bennett style already. If you're new to the channel, welcome. On a normal thing, Exam is coming very soon and we have to match it up. So let us just recap. So a bearing is the angle that is formed between the point on the north line. And we say that it must be measured in a clockwise direction. So it just as how the clock go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 to 8. Yes, in that direction. So it's a clockwise direction. So it's the angle between the point and the north line, and it must be in a clockwise direction. And we say that, for example, the bearing of B from A, which is this, right? The from tells us where the angle we're looking for. So it's a from A, that means from A. And this one now that we did was find the bearing of A from B, given that this one is 40. And we just extend the north line and say that we just extend the north line and we say a Z angle is formed, and that is called an alternate angle. So let's write that. 0 alternate. Show C6 here, bright. So it's an alternate or a Z angle. My teacher used to call it Z angle. May your soul rest in peace. Alright. So this angle is equal to this angle. But because we're coming from the north line all the way around, it will become like this. It's all the way around, right? But this is 40, so we just add the 180 to the 40. Alright, let me just show you an alternate method that we could have used. Let's revert back all of them here, except for the point B, alright? Let's start from scratch. This is the alternate method, right? You choose which way you want. One thing with Mr. Benny, him not teach one way, you know. Or not say, oh, this is my way, you have to learn it. No. If you come up with a better way, guess what Mr. Benny is going to do? Next year, I'm going to teach students that. One thing, when I plagiarize, I give you a credit. I'm going to say, you only do it. Alright, so this is point B. Now, let me just put the B right here. Don't want to get it too far. Alright, I said this is the north line, right? Because everything is measured from the north line in a clockwise direction. Alright, I'm going to share something with you guys, and it's very easy. Now, this angle right here plus this angle right here is equal to 180 degrees. This angle and this angle comes up to 180 degrees. So 180, if both of them come to 180, this to find this would be 180 minus 40. And this is equal to 140 degrees. So right here, I'll just put that in red, bold too. This right here would be 140 degrees. Now what's the significance of that? Let us just extend the line and then we can see what I'm trying to say. If we should extend this line right here, use dotted line, and right here is 140. This line will be a straight line, right? Angles on a straight line adds up to what? Very good. 180 degrees, right? So if this is 140, that means this is 40 degrees. And this is our next straight line, so we come around here. This is 180, right? So you see, guys, it is come all the way around, so it will be 180 plus 40 degrees. So that's an alternate method. Any way you do it, it would be 220 degrees. Alright, I'm going to give you one you guys want to try. Leave it in the comment section. Alright. Let's call this no more A. Let's call this C. No, don't put it up too far. But where you can see it now, you go to 1, 2. So C and D. So let us just make an estimate. So we draw our north line. Remember, our north line is our reference point. We got people who know the geography, alright? So we draw our north line. Just remember, it's from the north line in a clockwise direction. So many times I say that, guys. It's in clockwise from the north line, and it's the angle formed between. Oh, go on. Okay, on there. Lazy marker, lazy. Alright. You can estimate this. Right here would be 90. This would be 180. See? So 90, let's say about 20. 90 plus 20, that's a 210. So the bearing, about 210, 110. The bearing, and how this would read? This would read the bearing of D from C. The bearing of D from C. Alright, remember the from, so let's just write that. This is the bearing of D from C. Alright, guys. So I want you guys to try now. Find the bearing Find the bearing of C from D. Find the bearing of C from D. I'm gonna go on the live chat and you guys tell me what you get. Alright? Thanks for the likes, guys. I see the likes them coming in. So let's try that in the live chat. Hi Sandra Johnson, Malik, up top Malik, Stacy, big up yourself, good night. Try that one, guys, try that one. I just check in from the chat. Yeah man, try that one, try that one. So you are to find the bearing of C from D. I'm gonna work it after you guys try it. The bearing of C from D. Alright, someone says 70. Something that says 70 also. Alright. Let us check. So Sandra and Stacy say 70. Let us check it. I hope you guys drew your north line and do all of that, you know. Alright, so let us check it. So we need to put in our north line. Alright, so there we have our north line. This is our central point. And the angle is going to be from the north line to this point. So we're going to come all the way around. So we know say it can be 70. So you guys want to change? Think about it now, guys. Remember, it's from the north line to this line. So let me just... So as we can see, this will be a reflex angle, right? Alright. Never mind. I'm going to do this one and then the next one you guys going to do for me. Alright. So look now. We can draw... We could do it the dotted line way. You want it that way, guys? Doesn't matter, you know. Alright. We could do it the way where we say, alright, this plus this is 180. I think that's the 70 you guys are talking about, right? So this will be 70. And then now, this would be 110 because angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. So this is a straight line, so it would be 110 and all around this would be 180 degrees. So it's all the way around, so it would be 180 degrees plus 110 degrees. So it would be 290 degrees. Alright. You guys can try the next one, alright? I'm gonna give you guys one more and you guys try. Remember guys, it's 70 would be this angle right here is supplementary to this. And next way we could have done it, we could have easily well said, because this is 70 degrees and all of this is 360 degrees, we could have said 360 degrees minus 70 degrees, and that would give us 290 degrees also. So the 70 is not incorrect, it was just incomplete. So this plus this, these are supplementary. So that meaning they add up to 180 degrees. So if this is 110, we subtract and we get this. But we are not finished. We have to draw one dotted line to show that it's a straight line, and straight line add up to 180 degrees. So if this is 70 already, this would be 110. And all of this around here would be 180 because this is a semicircle, right? Remember, angles at a point add up to 360. So let us add this. 70 plus that would give us 250 plus 110 would give us 360 degrees. Alright guys, I want you guys to try this one again, and next one. And thanks for joining, guys. I know it's late. I wasn't expecting anyone to be online now. But thank God you are. I really appreciate you guys. And you know the thing already with Mr. Bennett. High quality for free, you know. High quality. And on a normal thing. You know, go easy. You go hard. Alright. We're at E and F now. Alright. Let us say this was go and put it down here, so. The board is so small, please. Alright, I want you guys to try this one. I believe you're gonna get this one right. I have some past paper to work, but I'm not gonna work it tonight. I just want you guys to get the basis of it. I did this with my extra class, and all the students mastered it. All of them. Every single one. Alright. So let us say this is 90 plus that. So this is 95 degrees. Let us say that. Remember, 0 must in front of it. Where are you going with Mr. Benny? Where you left off with 0? Where are you going? So you're going to find the bearing. Let's put in our north line. You're going to find the bearing of E from F. So go ahead and try that one. I'm going to go back in the chat and you guys can tell me. Alright, Yellowface, so you sleep today. That's good, that's good. Sleep is good, guys. Sleep is good. Sleep is good. Alright, so you guys try that one now. The bearing of F from E is 95 degrees, and your challenge is to find the bearing of E from F. Go ahead and try that one, guys. Joshua Carr, big up yourself, big up yourself. Happy to have you, sir. So try that one, guys. Find the bearing from this, come all the way around. Remember, it's from the north line in a clockwise direction. Happy to have you guys online. I know it's pretty late. I wasn't expecting much people to come on, but I'm very happy that you guys did. Very, very happy. It's not 85, you know, you must add something to it. It's not only 85. After you get the 85, what else are you supposed to do? You're It's supposed to add something else to it, alright? It's not just 85, it's incomplete. Yeah man, add it. Just give me the complete answer. Just don't give me this part right here. Because you know these are supplementary. But give us the rest. Everything. Alright. Assistant Johnson get it right. 275. Very good. See? Maths is not hard, guys. You just want to have somebody who's patient enough and to guide you guys. Very good. Remind me if you send your credit, alright? Sandra, remind me if you send your credit tomorrow or so. Alright. So let us do it. Let us put in our extending line and so forth. So this signal is 180 degrees, right? So right here is alternate. I'm gonna do it this way because I want you guys to know both ways. One thing with Mr. Bennett, I teach you everything I know. That's how I stay. I don't hold back. And like when you work at a call center and you make a mistake and the boss hide it from you, the solution from you. I want you guys to go in exam brighter than me. Know everything what me know. Sharper than me. That's what I want for you guys. So you guys can come out with a distinction. Alright. So this is 95. But we're not finished because from right here to right here, we can, you know what, we can name this south, you know, so people can see, say, okay, this is south. So from north to south are 180 degrees. That's one good little idea. So this would be 180 degrees. So all we have to do now is add the 95 to the 180 degrees. Now we can add down 5, 8 and 9, 7, 1, 275 degrees. So the bearing comes all the way around here would be 275 degrees. That's the total. And let me just put it, it's the bearing of E, but where? From F. So this from tells us where it from. It's not book tell me that, you know, guys. It's me come up with that little idea there. Alright. We're gonna do the final one for tonight. This one I'm gonna take it from the inverse way and see how you guys handle that. And then we can discuss it. It doesn't matter if it's incorrect, guys. You're still gonna learn how to do it eventually, right? Before the night ends. Alright, we're gonna take this one from the opposite direction. All of what CSEC can give you, Mr. Bennett will give you. No, Mr. Bennett, that one good then. Remember, it's not drawn to scale. I just draw my north line because it's always from the north line. This time I'm going to give you this bearing right here. So this will be 180, right? Because this is south, north, south. And this will be west, right? So this, we're going to call this one, it's a reflex. So we're going to call it 273 degrees. So now, I want you guys to find the bearing You're going to find this one now, the bearing of, oh, this was supposed to be H. The bearing of H from G. Go ahead and try that one, guys. Alright, Stacy, I see you. We just brought this. So guys, do this one. Find the bearing of H from G. Alright, Stacy says 93 degrees. Right, remember we are finding the bearing of H from G. So the bearing is always measured from the north line in a clockwise direction. Alright. It's almost an hour since we're here. So guys, if you're new, just indicate your name. I see somebody else just joined. Just indicate your name so we can address you by your name. So we are looking for the bearing of H from G. Just to recap what we did when you guys were absent, we say that a bearing is the angle between the north line and the point. That's the angle in a clockwise direction. So we always go from clockwise north in a clockwise direction. And we know the clock go already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We know the direction that it goes. So we already established that. And we said that whenever the bearing, the from tell us where the angle is gonna form. Like how this have from G, we know that the angle will be right here. Dinny boo. Oh, Dinalia, big up yourself, Dinalia. We are look at bearings. So it will be the angle right here. Why? It's from the north line and it's a clockwise direction. And it's between, see it? Right here is the angle. So we need to find what this angle is. If this is 273, what will be the value of this angle? Dinalia, you can please like it for me, please. Just like this, like it. A student told me that the more my videos like, if for every one like I get, YouTube recommend it to somebody. So just like it for me. Just understand why the people them about them more you like and them share and subscribe and so. Because it actually help them. So just put up hit that like button right there, girl. Yeah. Alright. Thanks, Dinalia. Alright, so let's go now, guys. Let us look at it. So the previous ones we looked at, we get the bearing right here. But this one, we get the bearing here and we are supposed to find this one. So one thing we can look at it and say, you know what? This angle is rather small compared to what we're looking. Right? It's an obtuse based on how it looks. 9 acute rather. It can be obtuse or acute, it depends. Are the lines slant down? Alright. So I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna assume. Alright, so what we know about angles on a point. If the circle had gone entirely around, it would be what? 360. So this would be 360 minus the 273. So 3 from 0 you can't, you know, so you borrow 1 from your neighbor. So you left your neighbor with 5 and you borrow 10. And the 1 you borrow and 10 you borrow. So that now leave 7. 7 from, oh Lord, you're in a more problem, you have to borrow again. Lord, I can't live some. So now it's 15, so 7 from that will give you 87. So right here would be 87 degrees. But we're not finished and this is not what we're looking for. But guess what? We know that this plus this must equal to 180 degrees. We'll call this x just for today's sake. So x plus 87 is equal to 180 degrees. Is your equation important? So we can subtract 87 from this side. So it's x plus 87 is equal to 180. What we do? We subtract. The inverse of plus 87 is minus 87. What we do to one side, we do to both sides. Sir P, big up yourself. So this gives us 93 degrees. And remember how we write it, we must put a 0, it must be 3 digits. So x is equal to 93. So Delafare, you were indeed correct. So it's 93 degrees. Alright guys, I want to thank you guys for joining. I will be doing some past paper questions on bearing. So stay tuned for that. Remember to share with people. A lot of people are struggling, but they are not coming forward for the help. Alright guys, so thank you guys so much. I wasn't expecting anyone to be on the live tonight because I know it's pretty late, but thank you guys so much. You can watch back the playback just to see if you can understand more. So you can watch it from the front and match it up. Alright, this is Mr. Bennett. I'm out, no doubt. Spread it and shout it all about. Spread the channel, guys. Spread the channel. Spread the channel. Alright, take care, everyone. Be safe.